Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Grade 8 Events. I'm your host, Delaney Hall. It feels good to be back. I can't remember the last time I was here. I guess before the new year. So happy new year. If we haven't caught up. So it is just me this morning. Maddie D is off on vacation, and I really wish, truly, I always wish she was here. But this week is for Maddie D, I feel like, and for all of the fly fishers out there. My focus this week is the 24th annual Virginia Fly Fishing and Wine Festival that's happening over at Meadow Event Park. But before I get to that, I know this week has been a lot for RVA and for a lot of you at home. I know a lot of us are dealing with no water, low water pressure, boil water advisories. We understand and we are here for you. And I hope that this can be just a way to kind of forget, even if it's just for 10 minutes. There are still things happening around RVA. But I do want to say, on top of the water crisis, you guys have probably also heard about the winter storm that is also headed our way. I believe the last update said Friday night into Saturday. I know our Storm Tracker 8 team is hard at work finding out those latest updates to let you guys know what's going on. So I say that because obviously with inclement weather, any of the events that I talk about today, it's fair game to be canceled. That's just the way the world works. But I want to tell you what we do have on the schedule right now. And then we can just take it from there. And of course, before you head out, obviously, if the weather's bad, be safe. Don't go. Check to see if it's still open, that kind of thing. We want you to be careful. We also want you to have some fun if you do want to head out. Like I said, the focus this week was the 24th annual Virginia Fly Fishing and Wine Festival at Meadow Event Park. I actually caught up with the organizer, Bo, yesterday. He says this is still happening. So just keep that in mind. I know he has people coming in from across the country for this. And I want to bring in some photos that Bo sent over. So this, I believe, is actually Bo Beasley. He is the event director for this year's festival. This is happening tomorrow from 10 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to 5 at Meadow Event Park over in Doswell. It's the largest of this kind of festival you can find really anywhere. You're going to find more than 90 vendors, lectures, hands-on classes, rod and reel manufacturers. So really, if you've ever wanted to learn about fly fishing, this is where you need to go. And Bo was very transparent and said, this is perfect for beginners. If you have no knowledge of fly fishing, that's okay. We want to teach you. We want to help you understand. Their mission really is to introduce as many people as possible to fly fishing. And they're doing that by offering all of that construction and casting, tie flying, conservations, that kind of thing. So they're really excited for it. Again, they have people coming from all across the country to teach those lectures, to offer some of those classes. There's also, can't be remiss, is also a wine festival. So there's also going to be 10 wineries and 3 distilleries on site. And all of those tastings are included in the general admission ticket, which is, I think, a pretty good deal. So for $20, you can get classes, you can get lectures, you can get free wine tastings. There are a couple of classes that you do need to book online ahead of time, and you can do that by going to the festival website. But I did, like I said, talk to Bo yesterday about fly fishing and some of the misconceptions that people may have about fly fishing. So let's take a listen.
The biggest misconception in fly fishing is that it's really hard and it's really expensive. Neither one of those things are true. It's like anything else. If you learn the basics, you can then go on to other things. Fly rods are just like cars. You can buy a Volkswagen or you can buy a Maserati. They're both going to take you where you want to go. It's all about how you want to.
And what a perfect way to explain that situation. So again, general admission, $20. It includes those lectures, most of the classes, and the wine tastings. Children 16 and under are free. You are encouraged to buy your tickets online in advance if you literally just go to www.virginiaflyfishingfestival.com. There's a big tab that says buy tickets online. You can buy them there. You can buy them at the door, but if you want some of those select classes, they definitely recommend you doing that online first. I'm also going to have an entire write-up on WRAC.com here in a couple hours with that link to buy the tickets. Again, that's tomorrow and Saturday at Meadow Event Park. And again, if you guys watch Off the Hook with Maddie G, this would be right up Matt's alley. So I am a little sad that he's not here right now, but I know he would be so excited about this. I know there's also anglers around here as well that are excited about this. Okay, so that's the 24th annual Virginia Fly Fishing and Wine Festival. I want to go to our handy dandy list. different things happening this week, I should say. I feel like in January, people kind of get back into the rhythm of things, and we're still kind of in that limbo of, okay, it was the holidays. A lot of us had off from school and work because of the weather, and now we're just starting to get back in the swing of things. So one of the cool things, if you want to head out to Pocahontas State Park on Sunday, is they're celebrating National Hobby Month, which is in January. And basically, every Sunday, the park is going to be showcasing a new hobby if you want to try to learn. I don't know if you have any hobbies. I recently got into sourdough bread making, which sounds hard, and it is hard, and I actually stopped. But I think it's healthy to have hobbies. You need to get, something to get away and get your mind loose and get your mind right. So this Sunday, the hobby that they're focusing on is geocaching. The 19th, so next Sunday, urban composting, and the last Sunday in January 26th, is recycled art. So this is happening, I believe, from 10 to 3. Each of those Sundays, you can just stop by the visitor center and learn more about it. There's no extra fee with this. You do not have to register, but standard parking and admission fees apply to get into the park. So that's National Hobby Month at Pocahontas State Park. For all my brides, there's also the Richmond Wedding Show at Main Street Station at 11 a.m. on Sunday. My bridal era has come and gone, but it was sure a fun one. So this is for everyone that's planning a wedding, helping planning a wedding, all the brides, all the maid of honors, best men's of honors, all of you. So again, this is at Main Street Station. Let me flip over my handy dandy notes. From 11 to 3, it's really a one-stop shop for brides. You're going to find more than 100 local companies there, sample treats from caterers and bakers, and you can get your tickets online if you head to richmondweddings.com. One ticket, usually $20. It's on sale right now for $10. 2 tickets, usually $35, on sale now for $17.50. There's packages for 3, 4, and 5+ tickets. But if you want to go, recommend literally go to the site right now because they have all kinds of deals going on. And there's looks like a little flash sale going on, so that's pretty fun. So that's Sunday, January 12th, 2025. Of course, Sunday, 11 to 3. And again, buy your tickets at richmondweddings.com. The last event that I want to talk about is actually been an ongoing one for a while at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. It opened in November, at the end of November, and is open until July. So they're calling this display Virginia and the Vietnam War. Essentially, it's a series of personal objects and oral histories highlighting what Virginia soldiers, families, activists, and Vietnamese migrants went through during the war and afterwards. There are different artifact highlights that are going to be there that you can check out and learn more about. And I do want to have a disclaimer that the museum is closed today. So again, if you're going to head out, this is one of the times that I highly suggest that you check beforehand if they're closed for weather or other reasons, if they don't have water, that kind of thing. This is a limited time display, and it is open through July. So if you don't go this weekend, you literally have until July to check it out. It is included in museum daily admission. And they did write out some pretty amazing stats just about Virginia's ties to Vietnam. It says here more than 230,000 Virginians served in the Vietnam War. Nearly 1,500 Virginians died in Vietnam. Virginia is actually ranked 5th in the nation for the number of prisoners of war held in Vietnam. So obviously a very not so pretty part of our history, but a very important part. So again, this is on display at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture through July. So you do have some time. That's Virginia and the Vietnam War at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. So I know that this was kind of a shorter one. I know there's been a lot going on in Richmond this week, and we don't take that lightly here at 8 News. So I wish everyone well. We're all going to take a deep breath. We're going to get through this. And again, with these events, if you have anything that you'd like us to learn about, to talk about, we do these every Thursday. We also have a lot of folks on for 8 News at 9. My co-anchor Otto and I love to hear about what you're doing in the community, and we have such amazing partners and community members out there. So please let us know about any events that you have going on. We'd love to hear about it. But for now, I will see you guys next week.